Once again, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it's the second straight video on the Lewis Basketball Network. It is your boy Lewis, and I'm yet here with another banger with yet another video. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to keep receiving the latest content. Appreciate you guys for taking the time to watch my videos, and make sure to share this video. Only helps the channel grow. Appreciate it. So Paul Pierce was on ESPN during the Celtics, before the Celtics-Pacer game during pregame. And a question was asked, was who had the better career and who's better, Paul Pierce or Dwyane Wade? Now, obviously, Paul Pierce is going to be biased. He's going to pick himself, so he picked himself. And Paul Pierce had the better career in his opinion, and that he was a better player than Dwyane Wade. I am here to say that as much as Paul Pierce has his opinion that he's going to be biased, and like I said, I respect him for believing with the confidence that he is a better player than Dwyane Wade, but the fact of the matter is, no, sir, you're not. Dwyane Wade is the better player. He is better than you. And for a couple of reasons. Number one, let's compare the finals, NBA finals that you guys played again. You guys played. You were the finals MVP, Paul Pierce, in 2008 against the Lakers. You know, you averaged, what, 21 a game, you know, solid. Dwyane Wade, 2006 against the Dallas Mavericks. Dwyane Wade, at the time, had the third highest scoring average in NBA Finals history. Shot, I believe, 50% for that series against the Dallas Mavericks, who were 7th in the league in defensive rating. They were 6th in the league in points allowed. So they also won 60 games. Now the Lakers are no slouch, they won 57 themselves. But Dwyane Wade averaged 34.7 points per game. No, 34.5, I believe, points per game. He was incredible. I believe Wade had 2 40-point games in the finals, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm pretty sure from games 3 through 6, Dwyane Wade was already like clearly over. He was clearly way above 30. So his finals performance was unbelievable. And they're like, well, Wade played with Shaq, and I'm like, I get it. But Shaq was trying to be the man on that team. And yeah, Shaq, I believe, finished 2nd in MVP voting that year to Steve Nash. No, 2005, if I'm not mistaken. I think Shaq finished 6th that year in 2006. But remember, they didn't ride the diesel. They rode Flash. Gary Payton went to Shaq and said, we need to ride this young guy, Dwyane Wade, because Dwyane Wade is the best player on this team. He's going to lead us in this. You know, he's a perimeter player. And I ask you again, Shaq was the most dominant player of his time. Shaq was the best player on 3 Laker championship teams. But when we look at Shaq's career, Shaq has played with 3 talented guards: Penny Hardaway, Kobe Bryant, and Dwyane Wade. Who did Shaq win championships with? Kobe Bryant and Dwyane Wade, 2 of the greatest shooting guards in NBA history, 2 and 3, which is what tells you how special of a player Dwyane Wade is. Dwyane Wade helped Shaq get a championship. Dwyane Wade is a finals MVP, and Dwyane Wade has one of the best finals performances of all time. It's even better than what Paul Pierce had. Also, let's not forget that Dwyane Wade had more injured seasons than you, Paul, because if Dwyane Wade was fully healthy for most of his career, Dwyane Wade would have much more points than you have. And that's no disrespect to Paul Pierce. But Paul, the truth Pierce, the truth is, sir, you be spewing a lot of lies on ESPN with your commentary. And I'd be like, this guy played the game, but it's like if he doesn't even know basketball sometimes with the stuff that he talks about, or just some of the idiotic comments that he be making. And like I said, I respect Paul. Also, Dwyane Wade is a way better defender than you, Paul Pierce. Like, you try on defense. And I remember the defense he played against LeBron in the playoffs in that 2008 Eastern Conference semifinal series, one of the best series in NBA history, when him and LeBron went at it, especially in that Game 7 when LeBron had 45 and Paul Pierce had 41. Just a really epic Game 7. That was a great game. That series was great. But yeah, Dwyane Wade had 200 steals and 100 blocks in one season. The first shooting guard since Michael Jordan to accomplish that, which tells you how an awesome of a defender Wade was. He was also a very good off-ball defender. He was very good at shielding guys from getting open. I mean, people remember in the playoffs where he would guard Ray Allen, and from Ray Allen chasing off those screens, man. It's not easy conditioning yourself, trying to go through back picks, double screens, re-screens, set a back pick, and you come back. Like, it's very hard to be chasing a player like that. You have to be well conditioned, and Dwyane Wade did an exceptional job on the defensive end with the off ball. Like, he was that good. So that's why I said that Dwyane Wade has obviously had the better career, and he also won 3 championships. Like, he won with LeBron and, you know, Chris Bosh, 2 championships in 4 straight seasons, going to the finals with the Miami Heat. But Dwyane Wade was the one that recruited LeBron and Bosh to join his team. Dwyane Wade sacrificed his numbers to let LeBron run his LeBron system along with ball movement, and they won more championships. Dwyane Wade said he was watching tapes of Michael Jordan on how to play off the ball so that he could help win it. This was in one of Michael's championship seasons. That tells you the leadership and the sacrifice that Dwyane Wade made. He was a true team player. Paul Pierce, you played with Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen. Those guys were starting to be at the tail end of their careers. They were not the prime players that they once were. And you won 1 championship in 2 tries. You know, you went to 2 finals in 3 years. You beat the Lakers, and you did get finals MVP, but Wade had a more impactful finals MVP, especially with the fact that Wade came back from 0-2 against the Dallas Mavericks, a very damn good Dallas Mavericks team. Very good. That beat the league-leading 63-win San Antonio Spurs in a 7-game series. And that Spurs defense was top 3 that year. So that's what you got to think about. That's the team that Dwyane Wade beat in the NBA Finals, with help from the other guys, from the other players. But Dwyane Wade would have more points. Like, his career would be so even more different, and he would stand out, and he would have passed Paul Pierce already, because Paul Pierce is at over 26,000 and Dwyane Wade's at 23,000. But that's due to a lot of his injuries. But if it wasn't for those injuries, I'm telling you, Dwyane Wade would be close to the 30,000 point mark. So that's how special of a player Dwyane Wade was. And, you know, he won 3 rings. Paul Pierce only has 1. So, like, Wade was able to win on the biggest stage 3 different times and got a finals MVP. You know, you were able to do it, you know, 2008 and win an MVP yourself. But the truth is, you're lying about you being a better player than Dwyane Wade. Dwyane Wade is much better. I appreciate the confidence, and like I said, I'm one of your biggest fans, man, because you are the truth when it came to you playing on the basketball court. But that was only on one end of the floor. Yes, you tried, but you're not a better defender than Dwyane Wade. So Dwyane Wade is the better overall player, and he's actually had the better overall career too, despite his injuries. But once again, much love to Paul Pierce, man. Like, he's one of my favorite guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, it is asinine. It is utter blasphemy that you would say you had a better career than Dwyane Wade. But like I said, you got to say that. But then so, I just had to correct you there, sir. That's all it is, man. Just out here spitting the truth. You know, that is your middle name, because I'm telling the truth, but the truth is you're spilling lies. But anywho, I appreciate Paul Pierce, man. He's one of the greats, all-time greats, definitely future Hall of Famer. Dwyane Wade, also one of the all-time greats. Doesn't get enough respect, but definitely is a future Hall of Famer, first ballot, man. His impact on the game, both guys, you know, were unbelievable. So this is Lewis checking out with another one, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man, about Paul Pierce saying he's a better player than, you know, Dwyane Wade. Let me know what you guys think. As always, man, bless up. One love. Peace. Thanks for watching.